24 minutes past 8. Monsters of Rock 1992 from Castle Donnington. Mick Wall is out and about in the VIP area again with a very important man. The man who heads up the record company that Iron Maiden are signed to. This is the boss of EMI with Mick. His name is Rupert Parry.
Rupert Parry, I described you just now as a god at EMI. I mean, that's a fairly accurate description, isn't it?
No, I would totally disagree with that. No, not at all. I'm just one person at EMI of many, many people that comprise the EMI organisation, not only in this country but around the world.
You're a terribly modest man. I mean, I'm talking about here in Britain. I mean, you're the boss then.
Well, I run the company here in the UK, and in the UK we have several number of people that work in all aspects of our business. We have people in the manufacturing side, in the CD plant, in the vinyl cassette plant. We have the distribution centre, and then we have all the executives that comprise EMI that go towards an event that we're at here today at Donnington, and a lot of people that were involved in this celebration that we've just had with presenting gold albums to Iron Maiden yet again.
We'll talk about that in a second, Rupert. First of all, I just want to make it clear to everybody listening to this that EMI is known as probably the premier rock label in this country. I mean, most of the big bands, Queen, Iron Maiden, Queensryche, Thunder, 3 of the bands on the bill today, including Wasp, are all EMI bands. What is it about EMI that attracts the top rock talent?
Difficult to say, really, but certainly as far as I'm concerned, I'm delighted that we have that reputation. I think there are a lot of us in EMI that regard rock as an essential part of music, and along with the various other aspects of music. We like to think that we're involved in all aspects of it, and I suppose that from our point of view, we've just been very successful in this rock area. It's always been part of our heritage. It's always been something that we've been involved in, and we're all very happy and delighted to be involved with it.
What is it about an event like Donnington, do you think, that keeps it going year in, year out?
Well, I think Donnington's become an institution, especially as I stand here in basically the pouring rain and the sun coming up over the horizon there, and we're standing here in the mud and the rain, and I think that we come back here, certainly this is 3 years in a row for me now at Donnington, mainly because of all the various acts that we've had here, but I think that Donnington is a fabulous event, and in that respect I think that a lot needs to be, we need to compliment MCP, the Morris and Tim Jones organisation, for coming back every year and putting on this event. I think that takes a lot of organisation, and I think we really need to recognise that behind the scenes there are a lot of people that spend a lot of time planning all year to get this event up and running. And I think the great thing is that for everybody it seems to be a terrific day, even in a day like today where the weather is being lousy, but everybody seems to be having a great time. I'm having a great time as well. So
you certainly looked as if you were having a good time 2 minutes ago when you were presenting Iron Maiden with their gold records for the Fear of the Dark album. That's for sales of over 100,000. Over
100,000 here in the UK, yes. And what can I say about Iron Maiden? Iron Maiden is one of my favourite bands. I remember when we signed Iron Maiden all those years ago. I remember seeing Iron Maiden at the Apollo in Oxford. And
tell me the truth, Rupert. Did you really know back in those days when they were still a very little band, very young, did you really know that they would grow to be the monsters of rock that they are today?
Yes, I think we did. I think we did, because the great thing about the Iron Maiden people and about everything to do with Iron Maiden, the people, the guys in the band, their management, has always been their tremendous professionalism. And they've always, as we say, had their act together. And they show that to us time and time again, year after year. And I've seen them when we signed them. I was working in the United States with their company there in Capitol Records. I saw them the other week in Buenos Aires. They played a date in Buenos Aires in front of 35,000 people. Iron Maiden is a very special band for EMI and for all of us throughout the world of EMI, because they are just spectacular people. We've come to know them, and we know them extremely well. We've all grown up together over the years.
Rupert, I'll let you go after one last question. Everybody knows you're the boss of EMI. There's a lot of young guys and girls out there today thinking about forming a band, or have recently formed a band, or indeed have a band that they're trying to get signed to a label. What single piece of advice would you give to any young artists out there that would like to be the next Iron Maiden on EMI?
Single piece of advice would probably be, make sure you've got the right attitude. Make sure you've got great music, and then make sure you've got the right, correct sort of professional attitude, and keep trying. Don't give up. It's a very, very tough business, But if you keep trying and you've got the right music and you've got the right sort of attitude, you can win through like Iron Maiden.
Rupert Parry, thank you very much indeed.
Okay, thank you very much.
Powerful man there in the world of the record industry. Wise words if you're a budding musician, you want to be in a band someday. Take heed of them.